Beauties. How are you guys doing? Oh my God, it's been a journey for me. Oh my God, I don't even want to tell you guys what I've been through just to get back on this horse. I have taken my time. I've taken long enough, to be honest. I know, I'm sorry. But we are back in business. Well, Joroge Modoni, I am creatively yours, African Kahunatic, an essential being, eminence, essence, presence, oh my beauty. Talking about my face. Yeah, I know it's makeup. It's me getting over my fears, but duh, I am always beautiful, as are you. Anyway, darlings, what is happening? How have you been? Wow. I am so sorry to every single human being who was listening to my past podcasts that I had to take down because of certain reasons. But we are back. We are bombing. We are booming. We are metro on this, I have no idea what that means. But as always, I'm a vibe, and so are you. So we can, This is Unfeignedly Us, where we are sincere about ourselves. Yeah, we are talking about it clearly, and how do I put this lightly, sophisticatedly as we are. We are energy beings, we're beauties, we are wonderful. Goddamn. Anyway, I know I have taken my time. I know it's been a long time coming, but I needed to. I genuinely had to, because I've had a lot of talks with certain people. I've had like talks with my close friends. I've had talks with other humans who are embarking in the same journey as I am. I've had talks with genuinely a lot of people in general, but I took my breath in, and then said, you know what? Camera, microphone, face, action. Anyway, you human beings, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. It has been a lot of things, just bombarding me every other side. But as always, we are never beaten. We are never falling. So, what happened? Okay, the other podcast, I took it down because I was using, background music at the time. But then some of the songs I didn't have, copyright. So I was like worried they would be taken down. So I was like, yeah, let me just do it, by the way, because I would have kept putting effort and then all of them just be removed. And I was like, wow, yeah, nah. And then after deleting that podcast, I wanted to jump back on that horse. I was like, yeah, let's do this. But then, my laziness, the opportunity for me to be lazy came through. And I was like, yeah, if I don't do this right now and take my time and like resettle, like water, this will be horrendous. And I was like, yeah, let me chill. Let me know what I really want to do. Like, if I was to continue the podcast, because at that time I was also like bombarding a lot of information in one episode instead of like breaking them down slowly. I was taking it as if I'm talking to me and not you guys. Yeah, so now I'm back. We're doing this again. This one is Unfeignedly Us. I said us because it's me, myself, and I. It's me physically, emotionally, mentally, and everything, spiritually, everything, So I want to like take in the course of being a human, like being a human is one of the most beautiful things on this planet, and I'll tell you why in a short while. So yeah, I called it Unfeignedly Us because I'm gonna be sincere, by the way. I'm not gonna lie like, oh, it's Junior. Yeah, I'm not putting any fake things. If it's not from me naturally, then yeah, I don't mean my face, but I said from me inside, yeah, my face is outside. Feel me? Anyway, how have you guys been? Have you been well? Have you eaten? Have you, gotten out of bed? Have you gone out? Have you worn that dress? Have you worn that suit, sir? Have you done all of that stuff? Nah, you haven't. So what are you waiting for? Kwanzaa, it's a great time because it's December and I want to see you guys pop up. Yeah, I want those Instagram pictures, you know? Yeah, I'm tired of always seeing people with makeup and looking perfect, and I'm over there like, wow, sweetie, why are you trying so hard? It's okay to be, not perfect. Real is never perfect. So, anyway, moving on. Today, well, the day that this is going to be released, is my cousin's passing day. Yeah, she went to meet the Lord. Trust me, she went to meet the Lord. Period. So it's my cousin's passing day, and that's why I'm actually starting everything today. Yeah. In her memory, we always had plans before. We were always like planning on stuff we'll do, like, we'll start exercising in a certain day, but she went before that day came. And we wanted to do a lot together because she's been a big part of my life. She was around my life like a long time. So she's that cousin I was close to, and so I was like, in honor of our memory, let me just start it today. So typically everything of mine is going to start on the 29th of November, you know of this year. That is not every time, but I wanted to start it during her birthday, but then it's like, yeah, at least we celebrated her birthday while she was here, so now let's celebrate her going, because she can't, obviously. So yeah, this is me remembering her. Anyway, moving on from that, I cannot, connect with people when they are sad about this type of things, because I don't know. I was telling one of my friends that I was to, ignore them because someone close to them passed, and it was their anniversary is coming around, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to ignore you by the on that day, actually that week, because I am the most horrible person to be around when you're sad, because I overcompensate with laughter and happiness. Yeah, I'm that type of person anyway. It's not like it's a choice, it's just my panic mode. Anyway, unfriendly us, here we are. Wow, it's been a long time coming. To be honest, I've talked and talked a lot of conversations. Some were beautiful, some were whatever. And it led to me finally saying, yeah, we're gonna stop procrastinating and actually do this. So who am I? I am Njoroge Modoni, creatively yours, African Caffeinatic. Yes, I am an aspiring director. I hope to be, that is. I would also love to be a producer, but we gotta keep our hopes somewhere, not too high, not too low. I'm gonna chill and see. And I have a voice, but I'm not a singer. Someone told me it can be, but where? Where? I am a child of, peace. I just love peace. Someone told me I'm dramatic. Wow. I'm not. But someone said I'm sophisticated. That I can go behind, like, yeah, definitely. But someone said I'm dramatic, and I was like, Jesus. And you know yourself. Really. I am a kind soul. That is one of the things I really would love to talk about on this podcast, and I will. And you guys will not be ready for that conversation. I am also a podcaster on another podcast. Most of you know it, TAT, The Awesome Twosome. Please subscribe to that channel. It is really a vibe. I do it with my other counterpart, whom you will be seeing soon on this podcast also. So, just chill, breathe, don't worry about it. I won't introduce him. I will let you guys come back and watch so that you can know him. Yeah, I won't ruin the surprise for you beautiful human beings. Yeah. Pardon me if I talk a lot of English. This is the only language I know how to express myself well with. Kiswahili only listening. If I speak it, tuachie hiyo. I do know other languages, but yeah, just let's do this with English. So, the topic of today, the topic of this episode is, well, okay. Also, another thing that made me start a podcast is because I have not a fear. Why do I always say have a? I don't have fears. I'm a courageous person. I'm confident. Not a fear. I have a problem with explanation, if that works. I believe I should explain something to someone as if they are 5 years old. I literally can't even explain anything to a 5 year old. So this is me trying to build myself back, grow into that. So this is me trying to access another level of maybe understanding or growth or whatever. So yeah, this is me facing my challenges and actually saying, you got this, you can do this. Don't be lazy. Yeah. So support. This is me just being me. So if that doesn't work for you, I understand. Don't worry about it. But I want to do me, because every other time, whenever you just open another channel or whatever, they're like, yeah, do it like Nani, follow Nani's steps. Like they also did them. So this is me doing me. So let's do this, yeah? Okay, so the topic of this episode is just generally trying, you know? I want to talk about trying because, as I've just said, everyone else is always like, oh, follow someone else's steps and, do it like someone else, yeah? But then at the end of the day, you find your it doesn't work out for you as it did for them, and that's not a problem, obviously, because you're copying someone else. But then you find I don't really even know how to say it. You betrayed yourself, to be honest, because if you did it how you wanted it to go, it probably would have turned out like 100 times better than any other way. But you tried it someone else's way because that way has been tested and proven. But then it wasn't really tested. It wasn't really tested on your way of doing stuff. It wasn't tested on your dream. It was tested on theirs, and they didn't test it really. They just tried, you know. And a lot of conversations I've been having with people, they're always like, oh, okay. When I was like telling someone I want to do a podcast and stuff, and no offense to this person at all, because everyone advises this way. Even I would advise this way, but they were like, so you do it like Akina Nani, ama you try like Akina Nani because theirs has made an impact or a difference or is more popular or is whatever in the Kenyan market or wherever. And yeah, to be honest, that advice does work sometimes, but most times you find like what I want to talk about, for example, because I like a movie, I would do really well with like critiquing movies more than I would music, because I watch all genres of movies, because of course I have to, educate myself in the different ways, the different genres and everything. But then when it comes to music, I listen to specific types, and others I'm just way too much biased towards them. So being a critic of music would be not as good as being a critic of movies, yeah. So you find everyone is like, yeah, well, you do music, it's easier, it's funny, nah, 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 nah. Yeah, it's easier, but not for me personally, like me personally, if I do music, I would be, for example, there's Amapiano, there's Afrobeats, but I listen only to pop and country music. See, even it clicked in your head, you were like, yeah, that doesn't make sense. Imagine me critiquing Amapiano and I listen to country. What? you know so even the dances, they don't, like, literally everything, even the culture, it doesn't even click. But when it's movies have a similar take on almost everyone. It has the emotional part. If someone doesn't feel sad, they will feel another thing. They will feel, disgust or something. It will always have an impact on you, emotion wise. And movies, you can depict it in your own way, but even the way it's supposed to be depicted, you can get it still. But when it's music, there's I know a lot of people who dance to sad songs and a lot of people who cry to sad songs, and yeah, and someone else is sad when banger or like club bangers are being played. So yeah, you see, emotions are different with music. So that's typically what I want to talk about. And I was having a conversation with someone recently, and it was quite interesting, I won't lie. They were heading me towards a path I never really thought I would ever venture in. So to make the story short without, going deep into it, they were asking me, or rather telling me, you know, they would really love to do something. And this is a person, the thing which they're telling you they would love to do, you kind of just have that African look towards them. You're like, you? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. But then in your head, you're like, hey, what the hell? What do you mean you want to do this? You don't even look like it. You don't, your character doesn't even fit in it. And he really dealt with me personally because it was like, yeah, I know what's going on in your head. You're probably telling yourself, I don't fit it and everything, until the guy actually put it up to like front of my face, bro. I was like, wow, I misjudged this person purely. Like, I was like, wow, you're that type of person to misjudge someone. But he also said it's not misjudgment, it's just that you also, we're humans, we typically go with our senses. And I was like, hey, chill, cool, wow. Anyway, back to the main point. He he did it differently, in short, with how normally I see things being done. Don't worry about the thing. And I was like, wow, okay. That is actually what sparked me just deciding to do this. I was like, yeah, everyone else has something they do. Someone has, on their podcast, they will invite like the biggest people. I don't have any big people. Okay, I do, but not currently. The ones I'm with, we're going to be big in the future, but not right now. We're not yet, but we will be. You feel me? So I was like, yeah, that can't work. And, I was evaluating a lot of stuff, and I was like, the biggest weapon I have, or like the biggest thing I have, is me. You know, my voice can echo someone else's voice. It can just do so much instead of it being silent. As in, was I really given a voice, confidence, and courage to just shut up? Nah, I don't believe in that. Probably was given for me to be a musician. Yes, I know you guys have told me countless of times, but anyway, so we started having a deeper conversation with this person, and I was like, what made you, decide to do this type of stuff when everyone else is always like, oh, you're better with this, you're better with this? Because the guy is actually better with that, with all those things he's been told he's better in. And then he was like, when you like see me or look at me, that's what you see. But when I look at myself, or like when I'm with myself, that's not what I am. That's not what sparks the life in me. Like, yes, I'm good in it. I've been given the gift. Wonderful, but then it's just not given. it's, it's not given, for him. And I was like, wow, okay. So you can be blessed in certain fields, but that's not the necessary field you want to be blessing, if that makes sense. And I was like, okay. And he's actually, well, I won't say good because the other stuff is like excellent, eh? But this other thing, it's like you can see the passion in the person's eye, like you can see his want in it. He's like, I gotta get this one way or another. I am going to fight. But these other things, yeah, he just pops up, does them, and then it's like, yeah, over there, like, wow, yeah, you're great, oh my god. And he's like, yeah, cool, thanks. But this other thing, if you just the slightest of things and just say like, yo, you're good at that, my guy will light up, like the sun, and you, I don't know. So I don't know why we made people trying a bad thing, like we made it look like we're no longer supposed to try. We beat people who try. We laugh at them, to be specific. We put them down. We all this other stuff. But then this person gave me, a spark, because I was also afraid of, what if I try and fail? Okay, I'm lying. But then, what if I try and not even fail, but during the trying, I'm laughed at, you know? Nobody wants to be laughed at when you're trying. You don't know anything. It's like a child learning and you're over there, laughing and stuff. They won't ever do that. And as much as we're grown ups, we also go through the same things. So yeah, it was like, this guy gave me another, like, a perspective. I've always had it, but then I never like checked it in that type of way. And I was like, wow, you blew my mind. So sharing is also a very great way of supporting someone's trial, or like someone's dream or anything. The slightest of words can spark the biggest of dreams, and it can also like either ignite them to be the best thing or ignite them to be burnt. So be careful of whatever words you use around people. But if you're someone who wants to try something and you feel like you're not going to succeed in it, sweetie, please try like I am. This episode is awkward for me, I won't lie. I'm not gonna pretend like, oh, I'm a master of these things. Nah, because as much as we pretend we're perfect, I am a learner. I came to this earth to experience a lot of stuff, and one of the things that earth is good at making you experience is lessons, like learning how to navigate, learning how to live with something, learning how to be yourself, learning how to everything. That's what this planet does to someone. So this is me just taking my time and understanding, I need to release, to catch, to feel, all this stuff at once and everything. So all I need to do is just find balance. But that balance is in the midst of all this other stuff. So I'm only just trying, and you tried, and now you're laughing at me for trying and everything. So yeah, I said I'm not gonna be in that chaos of, oh, sijui nini, sijui nini. Yeah, if you see that's how it should be, bro, well and good, you do you. Bless your heart and soul. Pray you the best, but I'm going to follow me. I'm going to actually look at me and ask myself, do you think this is viable? And if I do, I'm like, yeah, nayo. And I really would love for you to do the same thing. Like, don't close your ears to the warnings, but also don't open them to the shunnings. Why am I rhyming today? Oh my god. Anyway, do not let other people drag you down. Like One Direction song. Nobody can drag me. Yes, exactly. So don't let someone else do that. And I don't know. I just feel really, really happy that I'm doing this. And at the same time, I am panicking the heavens out of this band. Oh my god. I don't know. But I feel like this is the beginning of the best things. And like I said before, I am going to start all of my, known projects and everything. Like, people around me have been waiting. Guy, I'm sorry. But well, yeah. I'm teaching you guys patience. Anyway, I will leave you with that, because I'm really proud of myself that I've actually gone through, I think, 20 something minutes. I feel like 26 or something, I don't know. But it's been fun actually talking to myself in the room. Yeah, I would actually want to do this a lot more. So yeah, you guys are in for a rude, beautiful, not shock experience. And I will leave you guys with the fact that you are majestic, you are beloved, you are everything we need you to be, you know. Stop putting ideas in your head. Stop. Stop. Don't let other people put ideas in your head either. If you feel like, you know, you're way too much in your head with trying something, keep trying it. Keep going for it. Run, chase, I don't know, swim, deep end, the water, the ocean. As long as it's on earth, you can do it. I mean, Elon Musk is going to Mars. You see what I mean? You can do it. Don't worry about it. It's going to take time, effort, and you are gonna suffer. But choose the suffering you want, regret or the other one, which I have no idea what it is, but yeah, choose the other one. Trust me. And thank you so much for listening to episode 1, as weird as it has been. Don't ask why I have makeup on. I just, yeah, I have it. I'm practicing how to do it, in short, because I personally feel like whatever you want to do, whether you want to be a natural beauty, cosmetic beauty, or whatever, you can, you should, and nothing should hold you back as long as it's not harmful to you, sweetie. As long as it's not harming me, I support you fully, fully. It's not harming me, it's not harming other people, to be specific. You know, it's not harming you either. It's not negative in any way. Do it. Run. Do it. Do it. And I will be your number one supporter, you know. So if you're trying something and it looks like you are just, yeah, in it, keep trying. Keep trying. I wanna, you know, one day see you and be like, hey, that guy actually tried it. I made it, you know, like the small things give me happiness. And I want to be happy. So you guys make me happy. Okay? So yeah, yeah, I don't know. I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy. I'm finally doing this. I am finally doing this. Like, no jokes. Anyway, I'm going to keep saying this until tomorrow. I am not going to fail you guys like I did before, by the way. I will be here. I will stick around. I will, you know, work. I will work, you know? Yeah. And I want like my 28-year-old self to like check this video and be like, that's what that, you know, that was me. That was me. Still is. That I am the one who made the future for them. Inshallah. Anyway, you guys, it's been an amazing time. It's episode 1, so I'm allowed to be awkward. So don't come for me. Episode 2 is going to drop either Tuesday or Saturday. I am not sure, but I feel like I will be dropping on Tuesdays. Yeah, let's go Tuesdays. It's gonna be chill because, you know, I love Tuesdays. They are just, I don't know, they're much more beautiful. It's like the autumn of every other year of seasons. So yeah, it's gonna be coming down Tuesdays, and please, I beg of you guys, give yourself a try. Give yourself just 1+, okay? Don't limit. 1+. Like, if the first one fails, cool, try again. If the first one works, cool, keep trying, you know. And I love you as always. I am the magnificent, the essence, the presence, Njoroge Muthoni. I am creatively yours, African Kahanatic.